while since I have had any time to myself, have been able to sit down without a little toddler running around causing mayhem. And yeah, I sound actually a little bit throaty and not quite myself today because Cleo started preschool, and as all of my friends warned me, she will get sick, she'll bring the little bugs home and you and Mel will get sick. Well, lo and behold, bless her, she caught a really bad cold, and I've got it, Mel's got it, my mum and dad have got it. It's not COVID, thankfully, and yeah, it's just meant we're coughing a lot and I've had a bit of a runny nose. So I've got my concealer to hand and I'm just dabbing myself so I don't have a unsightly red nose. I've just come back actually from a really nice week away. We went to the Cotswolds, Bourton on the Water, Lower Slaughter, had a really nice time in the very quaint Cotswolds. And then I drove up to North Wales and we went up the mountain railway to see Snowdon, and it's amazing, all the panoramic kind of spectacular views, and it's so nice to see nature on a really grand scale, so I really loved that. We went to see Portmeirion, which is a little Welsh town which is inspired by Italian architecture. It's kind of a little bit of a weird place to visit, but it's beautiful. And came back, I've done a whole load of washing, and I've also been on a bit of a bag, you know, like you go down that bag rabbit hole, and you guys know that I love kind of luxury handbags, so I have got a double unboxing video for you here today, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, it's really good to be filming today. Mel's taking Cleo out for a couple of hours, so there's a little bit of quiet. It's literally me and the washing machine that's going. And do you know what? I know I'm a little bit sick, but I've got a little glass of Smirnoff Ice. I never quite graduated to more mature drinks. I do like a porn star martini though, but I thought, why not? It's the weekend and this is like a bit of fun time. This is my kind of hobby, so it's good to sit down and chat with you today. I wanted to show you the box that it arrived in. So my box was stopped and checked by the Home Office Border Force Agency. I think they do this on like spot checks on all kind of incoming packages coming in, just to make sure there's nothing on the prohibited list within those boxes. So knives, booze, what else? Drugs. Cigarettes. So I can tell that they've opened one of the boxes. They haven't opened this one. Yeah, there hasn't been any problem because I've got the box and they've just sellotaped it back up. When I've ordered bags before, I have had to pay on some of them import duties, which have been from anywhere from £5 to £25. It really does depend, but they ask you to pay that before they will send on and deliver your actual package. Can we also just appreciate that normally when I get my bags, they come they don't come like wrapped like this, like you get them from the boutique, so I really do appreciate that. I think it's really nice, and I'm just gonna open it. I haven't opened it. It arrived I think when I was away, so it's quite exciting, Okay, so we've got the paper, we've got the bag, the camellia. It's a bit flat that, so not like the other ones that I've received. And then we have got the dust bag. Is there anything else in here? There's no other kind of paperwork in there. Sometimes with other packages you get a whole load of admin and it's a bit of a faff actually. I end up throwing most of it away. So this is the dust bag. Now I haven't seen this bag, let me have a look. Oh wow, it is gorgeous. So this is the rectangle mini in lambskin with gold hardware, and actually it's a little bit darker than it's picking up on camera because I've got a massive big light just here because it helps with the filming, but yeah, it's not as bright as that, it's a little bit darker. What if I do it like that? That's probably what the colour is like in real life. So it's beautiful, and oh, let me just take it in all its glory. It's really gorgeous. And out of all the Chanel bags I own, I really like this size, the rectangle mini. I have the Chanel double flap, but to be honest with you, and I'm surprised that not more YouTubers kind of mention this, that double flap is really annoying. You already have to hold up the first one, and then you've got to hold up the second one, and then you've got to get your hand back in to kind of like access your things. So for me, it doesn't work out, and I find that it doesn't hold much more than what you can fit in here. So for me, this is perfect. I'm also somebody who really loves crossbody bags because I like to be hands-free, so it's just on my body. I know no one can kind of slip it off my shoulder and run off with it. I know it's on my body, on my shoulder, so it's really hard to get rid of, hold of, and I can just dip in and out, and I like that I can be hands-free. I know a lot of people prefer the caviar because it's like longer wearing and it's not so difficult to like scratch as the lambskin is, but I just think if you're going to get like a luxury bag like this, just go all the way and wear it, enjoy it. Definitely prefer lambskin. I just feel like it looks much more lush. It's definitely a personal choice though. So let me unwrap all the bits and bobs. Let me show you inside. So you've got that, you've got the card, you've got a little label like this and a little bit of filling in there, and that. I'm actually a really big fan of red bags. For me, it's very much a neutral shade, even though it's quite a bright colour. You can literally wear it with everything. I wear a lot of t-shirt and jeans just because I'm running around after Cleo, but I do like to wear a nice bag, and for me red is very much a neutral colour. I don't actually, even though I have a lot of black bags, I don't actually ever really wear the black bag. So for me, I love a red bag or a kind of beige or tan bag. That's very much my style at the moment. I wouldn't say that I'm a professional or I have like a trained eye for these sorts of things, but to me as a kind of a normal average person, it looks like a really good quality bag. The chain is really nice. There's no kind of twisting. I'm gonna rock this colour. If you love your bag, doesn't matter where it's from, if you love it, rock it, wear it with confidence, enjoy it. All of these things are meant to be worn and enjoyed. To the second bag. Now, I have been wanting this for ages. It was kind of like a trend piece. All the like bloggers and Instagrammers had it, and I don't know, I just felt like I have nowhere to kind of wear it, but I couldn't resist. So here we go. Second unboxing. Same camellia bag. There you go. I am impressed because it's giving you the kind of experience. This one comes in a black bag. Oh my gosh, it's really heavy. I wasn't expecting that. So it comes in this black, I think it's cotton dust bag. Can you see which one it is? Can you see? Oh wow. Whoa, that's crazy. Whoa. Oh wow, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It's even more beautiful in real life. So this is the Pearl Mini Rectangle bag, and do I need to say anything more apart from this is an absolutely stunning bag? I am really enjoying looking at this bag. It's almost like a work of art. I love embellishment, whether it's jewels or pearls or crystals, and could you get any more blingy than this? You probably know that I love quite statement pieces, and this is just breathtaking. I'm quite surprised that they stocked this, and I'm a bit in shock. First thing to note is the bag is definitely heavier than your normal rectangle kind of lambskin bag. That's probably because it's embellished full of pearls. And actually, I'm always a little bit funny about buying like shoes or jumpers or tops with pearls in them, because they always end up coming off, you know, like the stitching comes off, and then once one pearl comes off, they all kind of fall down and you find them on the floor and they're just a nightmare. So that's the only thing that kind of put me off this bag. Maybe again I can do a wear and tear and how it's kind of held up. But this looks like it's stitched onto the fabric, and the fabric is not leather, not on this part anyway, or on any pieces where there is pearl, it's actually fabric. Yeah, I don't know if it's sewn on or stuck on, so we shall see how well they kind of hold up and whether any of them ping off. But yeah, that's quite interesting. It's actually like a material, like a silky material. This bit here with the CC logo on is leather, but the rest of it is fabric. Right, so the inside here is leather. Just take that off, and it's filled with bubble wrap. And then the inside is like a fabric lining, and then you've got the plating just there as well, and you've got a zip, so it's actually got a zipped pocket, and we've got the admin here, so we've got a little card the card and a little bit of paper. Definitely think you can either wear it really dressy with a beautiful dress if you're going to an event, but I will probably wear it like with a biker jacket, jeans, and like a top. So I think, yeah, definitely because of the black underneath and around the pearls, it kind of makes it a bit more of a tougher kind of dressed up bag, if you know what I mean. So it's definitely a statement piece. I personally can't wait to rock it. At the moment, Cleo's discovered liking things and not liking things. So if she doesn't like it, she goes, I don't rock it, I don't rock it. And I was looking at her and she kept saying, I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I was trying to give her something, and she goes, I don't rock it. And I've realised it's I don't like it. And then when she likes it, she goes, I like it, I like it. So I just love her so much. Anyway, I thought that was really cute. I think this is one of those pieces that you'll have in your wardrobe and you'll just look at it and it will just give you joy just to look at it every day. It's definitely a work of art. So I'm definitely somebody who likes to road test alternative bags out before making a splurge or making a financial commitment on the real one. I made a mistake in the past of buying a designer bag. I built it up in my head so much that when I bought it and used it for like 3 or 4 times, I realised it wasn't for me. It was far too heavy for me to carry and I could only really carry it in the crook of my arm, and that's actually really uncomfortable. Also, the opening was quite narrow and the bag itself underneath was quite big. It was a big bucket bag, so everything would always get lost in this kind of black abyss and I could never retrieve anything easily. So actually it didn't turn out to be a very good investment for me. So that's why alternatives can be good, because you can at least try them out, see if you'll get on with it, if it is functional and whether it suits your frame. So the rectangle mini definitely has a longer strap than say the square mini, so you might want to consider that depending on how tall you are. And it wasn't until I had this bag in my hands that I realised how kind of heavy it was. That's just because it's embellished with all of these beautiful pearls. But if you don't like heavy bags, then that might be an issue for you. This is the back. You've got that V design running all the way through. And then if we open this up, because this isn't made of leather, you can actually pull this bag quite far out, further out than you can on the normal rectangle minis, just because you can see it's not leather there, so there's a bit more flexibility. And then again, because it's not leather, and it's a little bit unstructured in that way, so it's not as easy to kind of close it. So if that gets on your nerves, you might also want to consider that. I think sometimes with these bags, you have to also kind of accept that they are never ever going to be perfect, just because of the nature of them. So I've just had a quick look here and I'm not sure if that is stitching or just a bit of material. I like to watch a lot of YouTube videos where people show what they can fit in their bags, but I think everyone carries slightly different things. So it's not really until you have it in your hands that you can actually see what you can fit inside. So functionality is a big thing. And that's also a really good reason to like road test a bag. So this is the red one, and as you can see here, you can't pull this out, stretch it out as much, so I think the capacity on this one would definitely be less than the pearl one. So you've got the flat pocket and then the zipper pocket. Just open that up, it's a little bit hard to do it one-handed, and because this one is more structured because of the leather, you can just turn the lock and it closes like that. So I'm a little bit of an Instagram addict. I do a lot of shopping on there. I save lots of things that I like. And I think Instagram has twigged on the algorithm that I am a bit of a bag addict. So on the explore or search page, it populates it with lots of bags. This account came up. Unlike other pages, which are mostly stock photos and they're ones that I've seen time and time again that people just reuse, this account had pictures of bags that this lady obviously had in her room, because it had a mobile phone by the side and it's got her name on it. So they're actually like real true images of what the bag looks like, not just stock images with weird crazy lighting. So lighting can really change the look of a bag as well. I think it's pretty standard now that you get pictures of what the bag looks like, the actual one that they're going to send you before they actually send it. So that's really good, and you should actually really look at the details on the bag. So one of the bags that I ordered from another seller, the logo was wonky, and I was like, hey, can you just check this because I don't want a wonky logo. They pretty much arrived within 2 weeks, which is really, really good going. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a like, literally just here. It lets me know that you've enjoyed this type of content and that maybe I should do some more. I know I'm going to get some negative Nancys who are going to write some probably really horrible and personal things about me below, but I mean, one comment the other day was like, you're as tacky as your bags. And I was just, it just literally made me laugh. Like, I never let these things get to me. I think if you do YouTube and even on Instagram, you've got to have some kind of thick skin, right, to withstand all of these kind of what they're called, keyboard warriors and things like that. I just feel like if you wouldn't say it to someone's face in real life, why say it online? Nothing else to say, but cheers to you and the weekend. And oh, I do not sell bags. I just review them for educational and entertainment purposes. I will see you very soon, hopefully, if I get my act together again. Love you lots. See you. Bye.